Today I'm going to be sharing something with you that I know a lot of you may be experiencing right now. Some of you may be asking the question, and maybe why you've clicked onto this video: how do I deal with this specific thing? How do I overcome this? It just so happens that we live in a world where there is a lot of negative people who send us negative thoughts, negative vibrations, maybe are not that supportive in our journey of what it is that we choose to do and what it is that we want to do. Well, in this video today, I want to outline for you and I want to break down how you can overcome such a simple thing by allowing those people to continue to affect you and have that impact on you. It's actually not allowing you to perform at your very best. The reason why I'm sharing this today so passionately with you is because not even 2 years ago, I was experiencing something pretty much similar to I know a lot of you guys are going through right now. From putting focus and effort and energy into those negative people, it wasn't serving me. The only way that it was serving me was actually getting me to become a person who I was not wanting to become. It was bringing me to a state of mind that I didn't want to see for myself, and I knew right there and then that I needed to do something about this. Because it was back at the time when I didn't understand that I control my own thoughts, my feelings, my actions, and I was blaming everybody else for that. And I was pointing the finger this way, looking at other people, saying, why are you not supportive? Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? Instead of taking a look at myself and wondering, how can I deal with this in the most appropriate and the most professional manner so that I can just observe, see, and let those negative people pass and not affect the emotions, not affect the actions that I am going to take. So I'm super excited to be breaking this down for you here today. But before we begin, let's first hit the intro. What's up guys, this is Master Lim back in here today for another video, and as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can deal with negative people, what actions you take, what conversations do you have with those people in order for you to perform at the best, to stay professional, to not allow anybody's thoughts, feelings or actions impact you as a person. We live in a world where negativity exists. It's yin and yang. We've got negativity, we've got positive people. We've got happy people, we've got sad people. We've got motivated people, we've got demotivated people. And that's the world that we live in. But it's understanding this balance of how do we actually treat those people? How do we actually deal with those people? And I know for some of you watching right now, these people may be the closest people in your life right now. It could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever that person is right now. The same rules and the same laws apply, which I'm going to be sharing with you today, and how you deal with that. And the first point that I want to address here is that in every situation, we can either choose to be number one, reactive, or number two, responsive. I want you to comment that below. I can either choose to be responsive or reactive. That's the only two options in any situation that you are faced with. Now let me break this down for you. Whenever you choose to be the reactive type, here is something along the lines of what it looks like. Somebody comes over, says something negative to you, something that you did not want to hear, something that does not make you feel happy emotionally, physically, and you choose to react to that person. Chances are that's just going to get worse. And if we understand that what we focus on expands, that situation can only deteriorate and get worse and worse and worse. So more of that will continue to form. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. It's called the snowball effect. What you focus on expands, and the more that snowball rolls, and that conversation that you keep having back and forth from being the reactive type will only continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And sometimes in life, whenever these situations arise, some of you may even be experiencing this right now, where that anger, that frustration rushes through your veins and through your blood to even allow some physical form of activity to break out, which is not the person who you truly are. So that's what happens whenever we become reactive. The second thing that we can address here is to become responsive. So what does that mean? That becomes That is being a person who responds to a situation in a kind and a friendly and a pleasant manner. And I want you to understand in this video today that nothing, no one can affect you from feeling the way you feel, from acting the way you act, from being the way you be, except you. And if you understand that, you will realize that nobody can have that impact on you. So whenever negative people are in my presence, or negative people say stuff to me that doesn't necessarily support the visionary that you want to have, you actually choose to allow the energetic level of that person to affect you in some way, shape, or another. And that's the first thing that we need to accept. The first thing that we need to understand is that we are totally responsible for the thoughts, the feelings, and the actions that we portray out there to the universe. But another thing that I want to address right now is that negative people is not always a bad thing. Now, some of you might be thinking, Master Lim, what are you on about? How is that even a real sentence that you said there now? For me, in my life now, if I ever encounter negativity, people who are not supportive of my dream, my goal, and my vision, all I can do is just show gratitude and appreciation for them. And the reason why that is because they are the representation and they are the people that teach me how I do not want to live my life. Whenever I get negativity and whenever I get any sort of anger or frustration through my way, I can't help but smile, observe, and observe. That's all I do, observe it, but I take it away as lessons for how I do not want to be. And from being in a job where I was experiencing hierarchy, management, angry people, frustration, they were the true blessings in my life that showed me how I do not want to live my life every single day. Instead of always pointing the finger that way and saying this person did this person did this, and blaming all the people for all the bad in the world, we have to blame them for all the good things as well. Because if I didn't experience those experiences that I encountered, I would not have this reality and this realm of this life that I'm living right now. And from seeing how certain people act and behave and react in life, it showed me a completely different perspective as to how I wanted to go out there and live my life. They were the yin, I was the yang, or they were the yang and I was the yin, one or the other. It's all about balance. And whenever I really observed and I really understand this, I see negative people as a blessing. And that's why for those of you who it is closest people in your life, let it be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever it is, whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, they are literally there to teach us a lesson. And if you're going to blame them for all the bad things that they've done, you need to blame them for all the good too as well. Because no matter what a situation is, no matter what situation you show or present to me in my life, I will always find something, always, to bring out the positivity in it. So I want you to see whenever you encounter negative people, number one is to understand that no one, no thing can affect you as a person if you allow it. A lot of the time, we're walking around in this world, people are left miserable, sad, depressed because of other people. In actual fact, it's because of themselves. It's because of what you allow to come into your energetic body and what you choose to absorb every single day. The second thing, whenever you encounter those people, smile, laugh about it. See them as blessings in disguise, because sooner rather than later, when you stop being that reactive type and you choose to be responsive, you will notice them shift and you will notice them change over time, gradually. But never set out there with the intention of wanting to change somebody, because they will only change whenever they are ready to change. And they say, whenever the student is ready, the master will appear. And the third thing that you need to implement into your life is that you need to know that those people are maybe your biggest teachers that you've ever had in your life. Somebody who are there to show you a true representation of how you do not want to be. Somebody who has allowed you to see things that you don't want to live for yourself. And when you observe that, when you see that, and when you understand that, negative people, you'll start to love them coming into your life as much as you do with positive people. So as always guys, I hope this video has been informative and it has helped you in some way, shape or another. And I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who continue to tune in here and continue to comment on these videos every day and support this channel. And remember, if you've not done so already, be sure to hit that subscribe button somewhere on this channel. Be sure to turn on the notifications button with it, because I've committed to doing daily videos uploaded every day at 8 AM UK time, in order to continue to pass on this knowledge, this wisdom, this inspiration that just continues to flow through me, so that you can go out there, step into your power, take ownership of your life, and live that life that I know, but deep down within yourself, you know you were put here to live. But for now, guys, Master Lim is out.